when did your birthday stop feeling real? Not when did you stop replying to messages, but when did that specific date lose its internal gravity, the way it glowed when you were a child? Remember the intense anticipation, the way your heart thumped with a sacred excitement that owed nothing to grand plans? Back then, a cheap balloon felt like true magic, cake was ceremonial, and the entire room was focused on you. Not because of what you'd achieved, but simply because you existed. Fast forward to today. The same date arrives, but the electricity is gone. You wake up, scroll through the digital well wishes, maybe take a predictable call, and then smoothly redirect your life back to the routine. When asked about it, the phrase rolls off the tongue. "Oh, I don't really celebrate." You declare it's just another day. But the fascinating thing about the human mind is that this casual shrug rarely tells the full story. The individuals who treat their birthday like a standard Tuesday are seldom cold or emotionally vacant. Quite the opposite. They are often the most deeply reflective people, the ones who have learned through quiet experience that expectation is the most dangerous form of vulnerability. Their indifference is a sophisticated piece of emotional armor. A birthday is a psychological mirror, showing us how we feel about visibility and attention. When a person says, "I don't care about my birthday," they are sometimes claiming emotional self-sufficiency, which is a sign of true maturity. But sometimes what they are really confessing is, "I lowered my hopes because disappointment taught me to." Understanding this distinction between genuine maturity and calculated emotional withdrawal is key. Some people truly outgrow the need for fanfare, finding that joy is not trapped in one calendar square, but flows through the quiet beauty of ordinary existence, a perfectly timed laugh, a small moment of peace. For them, life itself is the celebration. Yet for many others, the day is quietly complicated. It's not the fear of aging, but the memory of feeling forgotten, the hope that once went unmet. Their strategy is a simple one: eliminate the chance of being let down by preemptively choosing control over the risk of excitement. But here is the unseen paradox. What is the true cost when we teach our heart to stop expecting love? We understand why the mind creates this emotional protection. But how does that self-imposed silence affect our capacity to receive authentic connection, even when it's sincerely offered? The mind is a brilliant, ruthless protector. After experiencing repeated emotional setbacks, the missed call, the overlooked acknowledgement, the brain implements a sophisticated program, emotional self-protection. This isn't a flaw, it's an advanced form of intelligence where you deliberately reduce anticipation to effectively inoculate yourself against the sting of disappointment. The focus shifts entirely to achieving emotional stability and predictability, sacrificing the high-risk gamble of pure excitement. But this protective mechanism extracts a hidden long-term tax. The heart that successfully guarded itself can become too vigilant, turning us into observers in our own lives. We become the polite, self-contained guest at our own party, present and functional, yet fundamentally detached. Consider how many people who claim "I don't do birthdays" still spend a few silent moments later taking inventory of the day, noting who didn't reach out, who missed the date entirely. This quiet accounting proves the not caring stance is often just a high-level inversion of caring. Psychologists call the underlying dynamic avoidant validation behavior. It is the self-talk that assures you that you have zero need for external recognition, primarily because you possess a deep-seated fear of being denied it. This pattern often develops in individuals who previously learned that their emotional needs were seen as inconvenient or excessive. It felt dramatically safer to be self-sufficient, to need nothing, than to risk the vulnerability of seeking validation and facing rejection again. This is the central paradox. The more you cultivate emotional independence, the more challenging it becomes to simply and openly receive love or celebration without a filter of suspicion. The birthday becomes a kind of neutral zone, a day where vulnerability is quickly replaced by practiced practicality. It's all good, let's just move past it. Yet beneath this composure, a vast internal process is unfolding. A blend of nostalgia, quiet grief over lost time, and a subconscious inventory of where you are on your life's timeline. The shield is up, but the soul is busy reflecting.